Healing Spirit family. This is actually take 2 of this video because I recorded this video earlier, and thank God I went back and watched it and checked it and edited it, because it turns out it cut off about 3/4 of the way and I jibber jabbered to the screen and y'all were gone. So this is take 2 of this week's Healing Spirit message. Hey, I hope you guys are all doing really good and life is treating you well. And this week's message is dealing with drones and dragons. What are drones and dragons? Before we get started, this is the second time I'm doing the singing bowl, so I think I need more centering and grounding today. It's been an interesting day so far. Maybe your day's been interesting too. So let's take a moment and focus on the sound of the bowl. That's better. All right, so thank God I took notes. If you have to do it a second time, takes a lot to do these videos, but it's messages to heal our spirit, and I'll get into that in a minute. So, dealing with drones and dragons. I admit to being a control freak. How about you? Sometimes people's habits can drive us up the wall. We're all going to come up against individuals who grate on our nerves and who are drones and dragons. And I'll explain that in therapeutic terms momentarily. Of everyday life. The problem is that they're often not conscious of their behavior and are perfectly happy being who they are. That leaves us without a solution and some hostile feelings. Try to find ways to either adapt to or address the situation without losing your cool. Wow. I was a control freak. I'm not going to lie. When things bothered me, I wanted other people that, like, if they would just change, then I'd be happy and everything would be great. But it doesn't work like that, does it? I wanted other people to change and it didn't work. And all that changed for me, though, when I went to school for psychotherapy. And I had to do 100 hours of my own therapy before I could graduate. Because how can you be of service to others and help them heal if you haven't gone down that brick road or that path yourself? So I had to do 100 hours of therapy, and I'll tell you something, it changed my life on how to deal with drones and dragons. Drones are, we all know what drones are, they fly around, but drones are like little quirks or behaviors or habits that people have that are possibly not aware and happy who they are, but it's bothering you. Trying to get them to change it, it's not going to happen. But you can change it. I could change it. So when I did my 100 hours I had to do 60 individual hours and 100 group therapy hours with like 8 other people, and I felt like I was locked in a room with Dr. Phil for 3 days. Like, it was incredible. But, sorry, I'm digressing. This is the second video now, so, yeah. Drones are quirks and behaviors and habits. Dragons are people's personalities that trigger you. And these D&Ds, you're being triggered. I learned that I am responsible. If I'm being triggered, I am responsible for figuring it out and not trying to change another person. And I learned how to do that. So if you've got little drones in your life that are annoying you, people's little quirks and habits and behaviors, or dragging their personality, you have to take responsibility for yourself. That's the tool, a tip to help you with those things in your life. Like, it's a few steps that I learned that I'm sharing here to help you deal with it. Number one, take ownership and acknowledge it's yours. Don't try to change the other person. Number two, share that trigger. Tell that person that you're with or talking to on the phone, say, listen, I have to be honest with you. I'm being triggered right now. I'm going to need to step away, take 5-10 minutes. Or if you're on the phone, tell that person, listen, I'm being triggered right now. I need to let you go. I will call you back later. And then the second thing I learned, and I did, that helped minimize and heal all the drones and dragons in my life was I would remove myself and I would go feel the feeling and journal and ask myself the question, like, who does this remind me of? And 9 times out of 10, someone is triggering you because it's something that you need to heal. It's something that I needed to heal. And if you tell that person, this is what I have to do, they might, number one, A, go, oh, wow, I'm so sorry. All right, well, let me know. Or number two, they're going to look at you or think you have 3 heads. And those are the people that are not aware, which is fine because you can't change them. But then what you do is once you've done that and you journal, you go revisit that with that particular individual and take ownership and say, listen, this is what you said or did that triggered me. This is how it made me feel. This is what I did to deal with it, but I just wanted to make you aware of it. And if you take full ownership, that person might go, I never really looked at myself that way. Like, maybe I do chew my food like a giraffe and scarf it down like a madman. And I'm sorry. Yeah, there's like food on my face and you're trying to talk to me. I'm sorry. I was hungry. It opens up communication and relationship and helps you heal your spirit and help them also become aware and heal their spirit too. Or not. They might not. They might go, I've had the experience where they go, you know what? You got 3 heads. There's something seriously wrong with you. I'm out. Unfortunately, in life that happens. But if it does, what'd you learn? You got to feel it to heal it, right? So this week's message is dealing with drones and dragons, and that's how I dealt with drones and dragons, and I still deal with drones and dragons, but I'm aware more quicker when I'm being triggered and being able to be more open and honest. And the other thing I want to share about this is if someone's behavior is triggering you to the point where you're feeling hostile, been there, done that, you're the one that's going to look crazy. So just remember that. Been there, done that. Number 2, if you can't get past the hostility to communicate effectively, like this is like a deep trigger, email me at christiana033@yahoo.ca and I can help. That's CHRISTIANA033@yahoo.ca. Sorry guys, this is the second take on this video, so hopefully it didn't end on me, because if it did, I'm telling you right now. Oh, and then it recorded me like walking away and coming back. Like, technology can sometimes, be like, That was a drone for me today. It triggered me and went, I have to do another video. Where is this coming from, Chris? Right? My perfectionistic tendencies. So, all right, guys. That's how I deal with drones and dragons. Give it a try. Take ownership. Share. Be real. Be honest, authentic. And if you need help, don't hesitate to contact me, okay? Have an absolutely fantastic week. I love you all very much. I'll see you guys next Wednesday, 9 o'clock. sharp, like 9 a.m., not 9:01 or 8:59, 9 a.m. if you want to be the latest, the first one to see it, okay? Love you all, guys. Bye.